Hi everyone, how's everyone doing today? Welcome to Creative Stamping Designs. Hope you're all having a nice day. It's cold and damp here. I'm not liking this fall weather that we're having. Usually it's nice, but it's been really cold and damp and rainy this week. Hi Jamie. Thanks for joining. I have just a couple reminders. The Designer Series paper sale for the 15% off will be ending this Saturday, Halloween, October 31st. So if there's any of the DSPs you wanted to order, get your orders in. It's a great deal. There's 15 different DSPs. I'm going to be using the Snowflake Splendor one today. But yeah, you only have just until Saturday, so another couple days and that sale's over. And then November 3rd, I think it's November 3rd. November 3rd, the Curvy Celebrations stamp set and the Curvy Christmas or Curvy Celebrations suite or bundle. I'm not sure what it's called, but it's quite curvy. It's the Quite Curvy bundle and Christmas Curvy stamp set will be available, and the Classic Christmas DSP. The Curvy Christmas and the Classic Christmas. I'm getting all tongue-tied. Classic Christmas DSP will only be available until I believe it's January 4th. Hi Susan. Hi Barbara. Thank you for joining. But the Quite Curvy bundle, that will be available in the January to June 2021 mini catalog. So that one, you have a little time if you don't want to get it right away, but the Christmas one is only available November 3rd through January 4th. Okay. So I'm going to be using the Snowflake Wishes bundle today for my card. I'm not doing a fun fold today. I'm just doing a regular card. I was getting ready to do a fun fold and it took me all of 10 minutes. I probably could have gotten 3 or 4 of them done with the one that I was going to do originally. So I'm using the Snowflake Wishes and so many snowflakes. I am really getting tongue-tied today. I'm sorry. The dies that I'm using, I did do a lot of pre-cutting because of all the little pieces from the snowflakes. Yeah, I didn't want to play around with those. But these dies, you get so many. I actually used this one for the first time for the card, and then a couple of the other ones. But I cut those out already, but I do have them just in case. And then the Snowflake Wishes. So let's get started. And Jamie's going to be shocked. I'm using one color. That's it, Jamie. Night of Navy. Thank you, Jamie. Hi, Harriet. How are you? I'm starting with a card base. It's 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. Just gonna give it a good fold. Now like I said, I do have a lot of the pieces cut. This is the frame. This piece here is 4.5 by 3 1/4, and then I cut the image out, so it's going to go right on the top, like this. Now I can't remember how I was doing my card. I think I'm doing, oh boy. That way. That looks good. Okay, sorry. And I have the piece of the Snowflake Splendor paper, which I love this paper. I like snowflakes, so actually I'm going to use liquid glue so I have a little bit of wiggle room here. Just going to adhere this down. Fall is really blooming here, but everything is, the leaves, I have a tree in my front yard. The leaves are still green. They just will not turn and will not drop. I feel like the tree watches us, and once we're all done raking all the leaves, that's when it turns and drops the leaves. And once we can't just rake them to the curb, that's when it drops its leaves. So, all right, so now I did use the stitch nested dies, and I did pre-cut this one also because I didn't. And if this die here, which is I guess the second largest, this one here, it fits perfectly inside, so that I'm able to stamp the sentiment, and then I'm going to raise this up so it'll be back a little bit, but it fits perfectly inside there. So, but again, I did cut that ahead of time. So what I'm gonna do, I'm cheating. This is how I usually, so that I make sure I get my thing centered. I put the pieces together and then I stamp inside of it, and then take it apart, and I know it's in the right spot. So I'm using Night of Navy ink. So I said my card is just blue today. That's it. And I'm using the sentiment. May your seasons sparkle for the front. I love this. I love the fonts on this set. So we're just going to stamp that in Night of Navy ink right in the center. And I figured I was safe since it's on the Night of Navy, that if by the slightest chance I nick it a little bit, just get that right in the center there like that. Whoops. All right. We'll just close this up for a little bit. This is going to be the tricky part here, is because I need to get this piece centered and this to go over it, and everything has to be centered. So that's the only part I didn't think ahead about that part. How's it up by you, Jamie? Are your leaves all still blooming, or are they just about done? I just use a little liquid glue, so then just in case I don't get it right where I want it. Make sure I have the card opening the right way. Just going to center it. Just like that. Make sure everything's straight. So I like to use the liquid glue, so it gives me just that little extra if I'm not straight. That all looks pretty straight. And then this I'm going to adhere with dimensionals. And then I have the snowflakes that I'm going to just give this a good rub on the back. Snow? No snow, Jamie, not yet. Oh, I'm not ready for snow. Though it is so raw outside today. It's just that bone-chilling cold. I'm not liking this. But then again, I know we have a couple team members that have been having snow, so I'll deal with just a little bit of cold. Okay, I'm going to put a couple extra dimensionals on this because I want to make sure it doesn't collapse on the card. I mean, when it's in the mail. I want it to hold up. So I'm going to put a few extra, which I usually put decent amount of dimensionals, but don't usually put that many extra. And this would make a great shaker card, but I didn't have anything to put inside to make it a shaker card. Otherwise I would have done a shaker card today. But I was going through my stuff and I realized I don't have anything. Yeah, that should hold up pretty good. Just get all the backs off. I think Amy said something about snow the other day, even for us here. I said, I don't think so. I didn't see snow anywhere. All right. Now I'm just going to get this right, or I'm going to try. We're going to get it right over that. And then I did, again, pre-cut some of the snowflakes. This is the Balmy Blue Glimmer paper. It makes such pretty snowflakes. But I can only use so many of them. But isn't that pretty? All right. So first I'm going to adhere these snowflakes together. There's my little mat. I'm going to adhere them together with just a little dot of glue. I'm not sure what's going to hold. I haven't really used the glimmer paper yet, so I'm not sure what's going to hold on it. I'm going to assume that the liquid glue holds on just about everything. Oops. Jamie, you've used the glimmer paper. What sticks? I thought for sure the liquid glue would stick to it. All right, this isn't what was supposed to happen. All right, let's try a glue dot. Tear and tape, but how can I put tear and tape on that little tiny spot? I'm going to try a glue dot. I guess this is the advantage of trying the card first. Glue dot. I'm just going to fold a glue dot. See if that'll work. If not, we're not going to be layering my snowflakes. Okay, seems like it's working. The glue dot's holding. No, it's not. Yeah, the glue dot isn't even... Let's try another one. That wasn't even sticky. I'm trying not to really touch the glue dot too much because I don't want to get the sticky stuff on my... No, it's not sticking at all. Oh no. Nope. Okay, so I'm guessing we can't stick anything to the glimmer paper. I don't have crazy glue, Harriet. Believe it or not, I don't have crazy glue for this. Craft glue, the liquid glue, usually everything sticks to it. Try if I put it on the white, not on the... I don't know if this is going to make a difference, but we'll try it. Just give it a second. And if it comes apart again, well, we're not putting the glittery snowflake on the bottom, like I planned. Maybe? Alright, I don't want to fuss with it too much. It's holding. And then I have a smaller glimmer snowflake that I'm going to put on the top. Cut a hole out of the... I'm trying to read your comment, Jamie. I usually cut a hole out of the... Oh, I didn't think to do that. Well, guess I'm learning something here. All right. All right, it's sticking, so we're good. That was not supposed to happen like that, though. It's supposed to go together nice and easy for me. Yeah, we see how that happened. I want to put a glue dot on the back. I'm just going to use a piece of not a glue dot, I'm sorry, a Stampin' Dimensional to pop it up a little. Actually, I'm going to I'll get a mini one and see if that'll work. Alright, that's pretty good. You can't, I just wanted to make sure you can't see it on the other side. I'm just going to adhere this right up in this corner, but I don't want it to hit the sentiment at all. There. And then I'm just going to add a few more snowflakes just around. Oh, wait a minute. This one I did try beforehand. Just putting the glimmer one on top right there. So I had cut 2 of them just to put it on the bottom. I really like the glimmer. Ugh. The glimmer. I need to do your trick, Jamie. Put it down and forget it, right? Okay, then I have some adhesive back. I'm just going to put a couple around just to give it a little more sparkle. And these they're adhesive back, and these are kind of a bluish, and these are more like a pink kind. I don't know if you can see it on here. These have a little bit of a pink tone to them, and these have a little bit more of the blue. I'm sticking with the blue today. I'm not used to using one color. This is very unlike me. And I'm just going to add just a couple, just around by the sentiment and all. Take a chance if that one's holding now. I have a little bit of a blizzard on my card, that's all. Put another one down there. Can't really see them as well. I mean, I can see them on the blue, on the Night of Navy, but you can't really, they kind of blend in a little. Okay, I'm stopping while I'm ahead before any more don't stick. All right, and then for the inside, I have the sentiment, in the coldest moments of the year, my heart is warm because you're near. I like that sentiment. I thought it was pretty. We'll put that one on the inside. We're going to try to get it straight. The photopolymer is a little bit easier to get straight. At least for me, it's easier than the cling stamps. Put that right in the middle. And that looks straight. And then I have, I'm going to stamp them off. It's the larger of this, I guess, collage of snowflakes. I'm going to use that just on the sides of the sentiment, but I'm going to stamp it off. I'm going to stamp it off twice because I only want it really light. And then I'm going to use this on the envelope also then. There, just to give it a little bit more snow. Alright, I'm going to adhere this with my Stampin' seal to a Night of Navy mat. This piece is 4 by 5 1/4, and my mat is 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. All the measurements and everything will be on my blog on Saturday. This is usually it's on Friday, but this is going to be on Saturday's blog. So everything will be on there. So if you want to make this one, and then we're just going to use some liquid glue and adhere it inside the card base. Just afraid my snowflakes are falling off, but they're not. They're staying finally. Yeah, it's okay. Everything's holding now. Feel a little better. So that's the card. And then on the envelope, I'm going to adhere another panel of, you can see the panel that I used was a little darker than this was. I'm guessing I cut this from the end. Let me see if I have the sheet and I'll show you. It's, what's on the back of this one, just so I grab the right one. Okay, hang on, it's here. It's got the blues and purples and aquas with the, I love this paper. It's kind of like a water wash going through it, and then the snowflakes on top. And then the other side, it's the same type of thing, but it's just darker, just blues. There's no purple. So I'm going to adhere this to the envelope flap. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you, Barbara. I appreciate it. Trying to follow along with comments, but I'm still having trouble doing that one. And my little fussy cutting here. And then I'm just going to stamp the snowflakes again on the front. And I'm going to stamp them off twice because I just want them really light. And I'm just going to put them along the bottom of the envelope front. These kind of fit in, kind of, a little bit. Go this way. Oh, I thought they did. Whoops. And we'll just put one more right like that. And that's it. So I've got my Snowflake Wishes card with the matching envelope. And the snowflake's staying on, so it's not going anywhere. They're both staying on, so we're good. That was it. That was a pretty quick and easy one today. Again, all the measurements, everything will be on my blog on Saturday, creativestampingdesigns.com. And don't forget, the Designer Series paper sale ends this Saturday, October 31st. And I will be back next Wednesday at 4 o'clock. Hi, Amy. Thank you. Thanks, Susan. I appreciate it. Thank you, everybody, for watching. I will see you next week. Bye.